CJ MacDad, he asked a question earlier, and that's why I was taking the time to scroll back up to it, because it was important and it caught my attention. He said, can you explain reasonable salary for an S-Corp owner? What's the lowest reasonable salary? So that's a good question, and I've thought about this, and the author of Tax-Free Wealth, Tom Wheelwright, and my tax guy, Steven, both have articulated this to me very well, because you can't just pay yourself like $10 a month or $100 or $1,000, whatever it is. You have to pay yourself a reasonable salary. You can't just keep the salary super low to avoid all the self-employment taxes and then just take everything in distributions. It doesn't work that way. It has to be reasonable. It has to be reasonable. So that's all the IRS says. So in my mind, what that means is, what is the industry standard for my profession? If I'm a plumber and I'm self-employed and my holding company is an S-Corp and I'm taking a salary, what is a reasonable salary for someone in that position? What's a reasonable salary for somebody that is managing an e-commerce company? What's a reasonable salary? And so you can Glassdoor it, you can look it up, you can spin your job detail whatever way you want. But the point is you need to be able to sit down across from an IRS auditor and say, here's why I chose this salary. Here's why it's reasonable. Here's why I'm doing it. Otherwise, a good rule of thumb is just to go 50-50. If you have no idea and you can't make that call, just go 50-50 or consult a tax pro like Steven, who is linked in my bio, by the way, if you want to talk to him, because he's great.